So folks, as promised, I've come down on the low tide board as a reference. And remember, those waves are a long way from this sign. And you can see they are humongous. And as I say, this is still the low tide. Unbelievable. Check out the one that's coming through now. Oh, massive. So we came on the beach at the swimming beach, and we're riding across towards the mouth, and you can see how high the watermark on the high tide, how high it came here. And one of the interesting things too is the northeasterly wind generally will flatten the sea. It's been blowing quite strong the whole morning, but yet the sea is still angry. Now you can see how sand is washed away here. Look at these dunes. I mean, this is low tide. You can see eaten away. There's a vegetation. And now we're getting close to Ingway Beach. So now we're at Ingway Beach, and you can see how high the water went. If you look, the footprints there going over. Sorry folks, the wind is absolutely howling at the moment. Those footprints goes over to the parking lot at Ingway. You see the big pool of water here. Once again, you can see the buoys. Look at this folks, this is low tide. And even on the dune here, you can see how it's been eroded away here, these big dunes. And the low tide even then is still coming up high. So arriving now at the mouth, it's crazy. The amount of sand that has been shifted to different places. So this here, this dune here on my right, this is where the second mouth, if I can use the term, is. And then if I go like that, you can see the marker on top of the dune there. That's where we were standing this morning. And you can, if I go around, you can see the people walking there. And when you look at this, there's no mouth. It's just sand. So the high tide is still to come, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, it could close it. And once again, only time can tell. But I think what will happen, it'll open up again there on the southern side. Like the original one when they actually used the back actor. So here I am again at the second mouth, and you can see how that's been eroded. I mean, it's almost double the depth now than what it was when I was here this morning. But oh, nature just doing its thing. It's crazy. Interesting to see what happens, how the development comes. You can see our footy carrying his bike across there. So basically this is where the mouth is. It looks like it's kind of still here. There's a bit of a trickle coming through. But this is the dune we were standing on. And you can see now how high it is. And the water was rushing across over this, all of this. Absolutely amazing to see. As I say folks, I'm filming through a cover because the wind is so strong. I don't think you would have heard anything I said. So just bear with me. But my gut feel is that little channel over there, that's where the mouth is going to reform. I might be wrong, only time is going to tell. But again, if I just scan around, you can see the sea is still angry and it's low tide. insane. It's absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, it's amazing. I'm gonna ride through here. Still quite a lot of water lying around. Chunks of clay. So if I come across here, this is where I was filming the channel. You see there's a bit of a flow of water coming out of here, and the sand is pushed in here big time. I say lots of water still lying around. Trying to ride my bike with one hand and talk to you guys whilst I'm holding the video camera, my phone, the other hand. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is where the new mouth could form here. Maybe you can see a footy riding on the other side there. Give you an idea of the size of those waves. This footy riding on the other side there. Let's stop quickly. It's crazy to think that this morning there's no chance I was going to ride through here. There's so much water. Now this pole here was about 4 meters away from the water's edge. Now the sand is on the other side. What's interesting now is that basically that salt water, seawater, is trapped inside here. So those are interesting. Not sure what they are. Let me zoom in on them. Again, there's no drop off here now, obviously, with all the sand being washed in. You can see the little white horses on the lake with the wind howling the way it is. Always got the die-hard fishermen. They're going to have a bit of lunch by the looks of things. So that's the Amphalosi there. And now you can see there's no color lines this afternoon. Yeah, incredible. Okay, I've come across and you can see the pieces of foam, how the wind is blowing this foam across the sand here. So now I'm on the southern side and I just want to quickly go and have a look and see if any water did go cut across into the Amphalosi that I saw this morning. Over here, and I come through the dune here, you can see I was right. You can see how the water washed through here. Look at this. There it came through. You can see how it gouged away or eroded away this dune. And that one over there. And the water was pushing through here. And I'm going to see if I can get to the actual river so you can see what I mean. Sorry folks, the wind is so strong. There's a lot of vibration as I'm riding. You can see as I come down here, all the remnants of the water that came through. And if I come through like this, you can see the water here. And then yeah, it was flowing into the river. Here's the river system right here. So I was correct in saying that this morning salt water was coming in at 3 different places. Crazy stuff. And so if I look back, there you can see how this channel was formed with the seawater coming over the top and down towards the river. And this is what it was like in the old days. There was 2 different mouths, one for the Umfolozi River and one for the lake system. There's my Palan down there. And the massive seas. And St. Lucia down there. You can see there was a big wave that came through whilst I was on the other side and came over the top. I had my timing right here so I can get back home safely. Again, you can see the amount of water lying around at the back there. Yeah, this is where the chaps used to drive. I can remember this morning's video where I showed you the tracks of the boat guys. There's more water there, water everywhere. So I've stopped at the ski boat club, just taking a video from here so you can see the size of the sea and understand why this morning I thought it was clouds. It's just humongous. And remember, this is low tide, folks. I'll go across to my Palan, you can just see how it just keeps on going. Well folks, until the next video, be safe everybody.